All right, everybody. So we are all in on the grind. We are just filming videos, streaming. Oh my God, like so much. It's just been crazy. But I wanted to record a video to kind of go over my initial thoughts. This is not going to be my final thoughts because I'm going to go to VAR, review it with you guys, review it with Twitter. But I wanted to give you guys, coming off this match day, right away, my immediate thoughts about a lot of these teams. I want to go through and talk a little bit about what I expect from some of these teams. There are a couple teams in this tournament that I literally feel like I don't still know a lot about. But drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of the initial matchups. This video, I want to specifically talk about the initial matchups. I don't want to talk about anything past the first round. I want to kind of go through, break down a little bit, kind of game by game, what I expect. And it's not going to be a super long video. I know we want to hear quick to the point and stuff like that. So we start with Spain and Georgia. I think Spain overall have been the most impressive team in the tournament in the Euro 2024 so far. I think they look the most complete. I think they look the most willing to play positive football. I think they have overall definitely one of the most talented teams in a tournament, and they just create a ton. They have a 9 with Morata that knows his role, is there. Nothing special, nothing glamorous, gets it done. They have brilliant wingers with Yamal and Nico Williams. Obviously, the midfield, we don't even need to talk about it with Rodri and Pedri. We don't even need to talk about it. Let's not even start with Fabian, how good he's been in this tournament. And the back line, also super solid. So goalkeeper, I mean, that team is great. A lot of experience in the back line. They're just a great team. Georgia just got into this today, and they had a great game against Portugal, but I'm not going to give Georgia a chance in this game. I just don't think so. They have conceded, I believe, the most shots through the first 3 games by more than any team. Going into today, they were 49 shots against. I don't know how many they conceded to Portugal. Portugal, I don't know what's going on with Portugal with this manager. One time he wants to play 4-3. The next time he wants to go back to 3-5-2. I know he's rotating today. They look shocking. Shocking. So Georgia, congrats to them for getting in. Obviously, people did not expect that today. I don't see a way for them, so I expect Spain to win. We're not going to do score predictions just yet. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the winner of that game will face the winner of Germany-Denmark. Now, this side is absolutely loaded. This left side is crazy. We're going to break down a little bit Germany-Denmark. I want to talk about this game. This game to me is very interesting because as someone, I've told you in previous videos, I have German in my bloodline. I've supported Germany growing up, watching them. I've always watched German football. In the recent couple years, I have felt like Germany really struggle against teams that defend very organized as a unit. And I think a lot of the time, a lot of teams know currently that Germany's weakness is actually when teams let them have the ball and they don't really produce much with it. So I expect Denmark to put up quite a fight in this game. Obviously, with the tournament I've seen, I'm a little bit more sold on Germany. I didn't love this last week game for Germany. I didn't love how long it took them overall against Switzerland, but at the end of the day, I still felt like they were the better team, and I feel like Switzerland are one of the better teams left in this tournament. So, look, I think overall, I do expect Germany to win this game. I still, there's a part of me, though, that still would definitely give Denmark a chance. I don't think Denmark are out of this, and I think Denmark, look, they're coming out of that group with 3 draws, so, Denmark's appeal to this game is that maybe they get the game to penalties and they have a chance. They've played this tournament. That group overall, Group C, has been like, prime Atletico Madrid. I don't even know. Look at Group C. I mean, it's a shame. But yeah, that group has just been brutal to watch. So Denmark, I'm not going to write them off. I mean, head to head, I don't know how they've done with Germany. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This game, I would be shocked if Germany won this game by, at the most 2 goals. More than 1 goal, I would be surprised. This game could be an extra time game. 100%. I thought Germany started the tournament really well. Scotland and Hungary, though, those are different teams than Switzerland. And, I think they have to pick back up, forget about this last game, and get ready for this one. Denmark, on the other hand, the results they've had this tournament, I mean, I still don't really know what Denmark is all about. What I do know is that they're organized and they defend well. They haven't conceded more than 1 goal this tournament. So, this could be one of those 1-0 Germany games. Or this could even be one of those, we're going to add a time 0-0. I would not expect a lot of goals in this one. There's no way. Portugal are going to play Slovenia. This one is a little bit interesting. Slovenia, again, were the team in this group that got through. There's a part of me that I'm a little nervous, a little bit, for Portugal in this game. And I'll tell you why. I'm nervous with the manager. I still, again, and I just don't feel super convinced by the Portuguese manager. Portugal, I thought, yes, they have 2 wins and they lost today. They did really well against Turkey, but the first game to me was not impressive. Turkey. This game, Turkey was just, I don't know. But the way that Portugal lined up in this game, I liked this team a lot more, and this is the team that we will get to see. I don't really like how he rotated the whole entire team. I was not a fan of that. I don't like that generally. I think the momentum, I know you don't want to get players injured. So I don't know. I'm just struggling to see Portugal winning this tournament. If they do, I'm wrong, and they have the talent to win. You look at the names on this team, they do. But I don't know. They're going to be really tough to beat, and I don't know if this is the game that they get beat. But Portugal, again, are similar to Germany, although I think Germany are better. I still think that first game we saw against Czech Republic, Portugal really struggled, right? And I expect fully here that Slovenia will go into this game, with the identity of doing the low block. They know they got in with 3 draws, and I think we're going to see Slovenia and Denmark really try to get those games into extra time and, either win the game in normal time on a counter or get a chance in penalties. That's just the way that I'm viewing those 2 games. The other one is Belgium and France, which is just, look, those 2 teams, in my opinion, have been insanely disappointing. So obviously this is going to be, really we're just doing a first look at this. Look, I'll tell you, my first opinion is that France will win that game because I think France, look, in these knockout tournaments, the stakes are very high. Number one, I think France have more experience. I think Belgium have a couple guys that have gone pretty far in these tournaments, know what it's like, but they have a lot of younger players that haven't been there, and they have a lot of different players in that team. France, I think, overall have more of the players that have done it. I'll say this as well. I still believe, and I will die on this hill, that I think Mbappe is still the best player in the world. France need to play him on the left, and France have to get it together up top. This tournament has been so disappointing from Dembele, Thuram, Griezmann, all these guys. They got to figure it out. They got to come ready to play. Belgium has had some of the most boring games in this tournament. France has had some equally boring games in this tournament. France have only scored, I think, 1 actual goal. So they need to produce more. But I could see a 1-0. That seems like the way Deschamps wants to play. I'm going to go for France in that one. That's my original take. And if the previous one, if you didn't know, Portugal, Slovenia, it's tough for me to say for that one. I'll probably go Portugal. So I expect to see Portugal, France, Germany, Spain. That's that side. I'm not convinced on an upset over there. This is where it gets interesting. Romania-Netherlands is a very interesting game. Romania just got in to this with first place in their group, and they just drew. They lost to Belgium, they beat Ukraine, and they drew against Slovakia. Romania have been overall pretty solid. I think Netherlands will win this game. I do. I'm not super confident in this Dutch side, but I don't think this is going to be where the upset is. I just don't. I don't think this is going to be the time for the upset. I think Netherlands will win this. I think overall Netherlands have been solid through this tournament. I don't think they're good enough to win it. They've got too many question marks out in the back line and just overall with the team. But we saw them compete with France, and we saw them score goals. So I would say I think Netherlands will do this. Romania are by far no joke. Don't sleep on them, right? I'm sleeping on them. Don't sleep on them. Austria, Turkey. Today, from the Turkey game, I was more than convinced that Turkey is not good enough to do anything. Austria will win this game. Austria will press them out of the game. Turkey are really mistake-prone. I was really impressed with them with the first game. The last 2, less and less impressed. I'm going to go Austria for this one. England, Slovakia. This one, look, I'll be real with England. I don't know what's going to happen in this game because Slovakia are extremely disciplined as well. Slovakia got some results. They beat Belgium 1-0. They tied Romania, and they lost to Ukraine. But they still, look, they had the possession in that game, let up on the counter. So this by no means is going to be an easy game for England. And Slovakia will be happy for England to have the ball and sit on the counter. I can see this one going to extra time. I can see England winning by 1 goal. I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm not going to bet against England. I think they're going to figure it out. This is where it gets interesting. We're going to go Switzerland, Italy, and this is where I'm going to pick somebody that I don't think is going to be the betting favorite. I think Switzerland's going to win this game. Italy don't offer enough for me going forward. The way that I can see Italy winning this game is they just obliterate Switzerland on the wing with their wide mids. The other way that I can see it is that, they can get to extra time and kind of get a penalty towards the end. So I'm going to lock that in. I'm going to go Switzerland. So I think Switzerland will play England. I think. I don't know. I'm not even super confident about England. I think Austria will play Netherlands. I think France will play Portugal. I think Germany will play Spain. And that Germany-Spain game. My God. Get ready for that. So let me know what you guys think. Get your comments in. What do you guys think is the most likely upset? What do you think is going to happen here? What's the one that you guys think could happen out of this? I don't want to make any further on predictions because I want to do a separate video talking about that. Look, I'll be real. I know some people probably weren't expecting that Switzerland pick. I was really impressed with them. I think they've got a really organized back line. I think they've got leadership in the midfield. I think they've got a great goalkeeper, great tactics, and they have pace up top. I think they have enough to get a couple wins here. So that is going to be my team I think I'm going to be pretty high on to go far. But I'm not going to leak any further. Let me know what you guys think. Look, I think I might be sleeping on Slovenia. I think I might be sleeping on Slovakia. Those are the two teams that if you told me one of the two was going to win out of those games, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Slovenia or Slovakia were to upset Portugal or England. One thing I want to talk about at the end of this video, right? Belgium, Portugal, Italy, Austria. You got France, Switzerland. Look, Switzerland beat France in pens. This is going to happen, okay? This happens every tournament. Every single tournament, this will happen. England beat Germany. That's not crazy. Czech Republic beats the Netherlands, right? Two teams that were favored, Netherlands and France, lose. This is in the Euro 2020. We go to the World Cup. Okay, let's go to the World Cup now. In the first round, Morocco beats Spain. Morocco beats Portugal the next round. So there, in the last two tournaments, there has been one team that wasn't expected to win and won, and it will happen. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. So we got to figure out what that team is. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Peace.